Good morning, manifestors. What's up, manifestors? All right, this is my Tuesday Talks. I'm super excited to be here. I'm on the other side of my birthday, and just gonna get this Instagram one going. Give me 1 second here while we gather. Boom. Instagram. Oh, what's up? Good morning, Gisela. If you're joining me this morning, say hi to me. Manifestors, mount up. Ow! All right, all right. Good morning, good morning. All right. Let's see here. Going live on. Oh, it won't let me do that. Why is that? All right. Let's see. I was digging that track. No? Okay. All right. Well, I'm not here necessarily to play music. I'm here to talk about universal lag time today. Oh man, it's just this whole speaker situation, the virtual music world. You know what? That's it. All right. Good morning. Music from everywhere. So, hey, Leslie. Good morning. Okay, manifestors, this is it. We are talking about universal lag time. So I went and Googled it because I was like, who else is talking about this? And I realized nobody actually had that as a term, and I couldn't believe that. I felt like I made it up. I don't know, but it's something that I've been saying along the way of my journey of manifesting, because a quote that you'll see circulating all week here is, you don't eat the fruit the same day you plant the seed. I heard that from Fabian Fredrickson like eons ago when I did my first massive coaching program and invested in myself in the biggest way I had ever invested. And side note, that program, when I invested, I was in massive debt, and I was like, how am I going to be able to do this? And it was that experience that shifted the trajectory of everything and how I view the relationship of investing. When you invest in yourself, the universe has your back, because you are telling your whole system, I am worth it, and I am going to make this investment in the belief that the thing that I want is going to happen, and that it's on its way, which is what we're going to be talking about today. And Gisela, Leslie, if you've got anything you want to share, and anyone else who is here, leave me a comment so I know and I can talk to you directly. But if there's anything that you want to share around universal lag time, or just this idea of patience, I'm going to be talking a little bit right now about patience, waiting, and expectations, because all of these little words have kind of a bad rap, actually. And the idea, so yeah, this concept is big. It's kind of like, plant the seed, trust the process, wait, be patient, expect, wait again, be patient some more. So how does this relate to manifesting? Well, if you're like me, you want it to happen faster than it's going to really happen. And I also want to side note this with, you can manifest quickly. This isn't about not being able to manifest things quickly. It's just also about understanding that there is timing. There is, because you know what? You can add a very rich soil and fertilizer to a plant or to a seed, and it can actually help it grow faster. So what is our fertilizer? What is the thing that we can add to the seed to help it to grow faster, or to help it to know, for us also to know that it's on its way? Because let's be honest, let's see. This is what happens. Okay, we want something. You want something. I want something. We all want something. And then we do all the things that we think we need to do to bring it into our material world. Well, first of all, everything is created twice. First in your mind as a thought, then through aligned action, does it have a chance to even come into the material world. That from aligned thought, from thought to aligned action is what I'm calling the universal lag time. Because we think that we can just sit there, and I love affirmations, but I'm not the one that's going to sit here and be like, affirmation the shit out of something, it's going to appear. That's not how I roll. You have to show up. You have to actually put action and steps and plans into place for something to happen. Once you've done that, there's two ways you can move through that next stage. You can move through it with expectation. Now, my version of expectation, at least the one for right now, is expectation is an active form of waiting. It means, of course, it's with certainty. Of course, it's on its way. Of course, the thing that I want, that I have thought about and put aligned action into, and that I am nurturing with everything that I've got, that I am believing and I'm trusting the process, of course, it's on its way. Then you also have the other choice. If it's not certainty, what is it? It's doubt. It's uncertainty. It's worry. And when you start to bring worry to something that you've planted, oh my God, is it going to work? Is this really what I want? What if? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. First of all, that's a very contracted state, and nothing can, you see those, let's see if we pick that card today. The courage card, where it's like this seed is like pushing through cement, like rock to get through. It will still come through, but like, why do we want to push through like this when we can push through like this and enjoy the process? Because isn't that life? I mean, isn't the planting and the gardening and the watching it and waiting for it life? Like, it's not just about getting the fruit and eating it. And I'm not the only one that's listened to many millionaires and many other people in this world who have a ton of things and money say that, hey, Monica, say that the things that they have aren't what are going to fulfill them. First of all, I believe it's actually when you do learn to enjoy the process, and especially when things get hard and you find your way to embrace and love it. And I always say, it's not that you fall off, but it's how fast you get back on that really defines your self-mastery, your ability to be in your head and in your heart and master the way that you're moving through life. So universal lag time is about knowing that there is a process to growth, to change, to everything. And trusting the process is one thing, but then how can you fully enjoy the process? How can you decide that this is going to be fun? And I've had to work on this my whole life, because I had a little bit of, I don't know, I would get like picky and annoyed at things, and I would let things bother me, and then I would just come out on the other side drained and feeling like, what the heck was that? Why did I do that? I could have gone through it so many other ways. The hindsight stuff is really back in the day. Yeah, I mean, if you can relate to that, oh yes, Monica, is that to relating to like looking back in the hindsight? Or so let's see, what else do I want to say about universal lag time? I mean, really, I have never experienced it more than I have this particular year as I'm growing my business, and I have had to just show up. That's all I have focused on, is this whole like one step at a time, one breath at a time and one thought at a time. And in many ways, letting go of the outcome. That's another thing. Buddhists talk about that all the time, attachment. And attachment to outcome is a part of, if you're holding on, here again, the holding, if you're holding on too tight to how something has to look, then you're like, actually it's more like this, you're like missing the flow. And I didn't actually think that when I talk about universal lag time that I would be talking so much about enjoying the process of life, but that's really what I guess in the end I am saying. Because if you knew that the seed that you are planting was going to grow with the proper, 3 steps that you must put to any seed, a seed itself does not grow. Okay? A seed is like a thought. It's like the idea of something. But listen, I love this thing I also heard, is that the whole tree lives inside the seed. So the potential for that seed is the whole tree. But it's your choice how you want to grow the tree. You can grow it with love. You can grow it with this expectation energy of what I'm talking about, of certainty. You can grow it with the belief and the trust, and enjoy every little step that this little plant takes and watch it move. And then you could also watch it with like that, what is it? Boiling pot, wait, a watch pot never boils type of thing. It's like, grow, like what the heck, like why isn't it working? And just like a lotus, the lotus, I'm gonna post my audio on the lotus, because the lotus is like such an amazing teacher. If the lotus is like a plant that gets, the seed is like down in the muck, the dark depths of like under, and it has to make its way out just like we do, through the darkness, through the muck and the shadows, but it knows it has this like pull towards the light. It doesn't always know like how far away it is, but it just knows, it just keeps growing up to the light, which is its birthright. That's one of the lines in that audio. And then when it does peer above ground or above the water surface, it still keeps going. And I guess one of the other things that this isn't meant to be the Debbie Downer thought, but once you can realize that it doesn't really end, the process, there is no there. Things just keep metamorphizing. Things keep on changing shape and form. And that's why it's even more important to enjoy every phase of something. Because when you attach to a there, that doesn't mean you don't celebrate. That doesn't mean there aren't milestones along the way. That doesn't mean that there isn't like, rest stops or metaphorical theirs. But to think that we arrive somewhere is our own attachment to, oh, I'm done. There's only one there, and it's kind of death. And even some people, and I don't even know my own, that'll be another talk on like what life after death and the there of that there. So yeah, let's see. Patience, Leslie, you're saying patience, waiting, and expectation. I need to see them as a positive. I want things to happen. Look, the more this technology world is taking off, the more we have become just relentlessly impatient. And if we expect things so fast that it's almost literally unnatural, in the sense that the natural world does not work that way. And we're even trying to manipulate the natural world, which I get so upset about. Just like, let the thing grow, let it be the teacher. I'm like constantly looking to, I'm always saying hashtag nature is my guru, because I'm always looking to nature to teach me something. It is the ultimate teacher. I'm so sad that we as a race treat it the way we do. But the seed, I mean, here's our seed analogy, and we're really looking into how we can learn from a plant. And I was having dinner actually with Gisela the other day, and I was looking at this big tree, and I saw its wounds, and I was like just watching how it got hurt, like something slashed it or some, whatever. But it just like kept growing. That's its nature, to keep growing. That's our nature as humans, to keep evolving. So we are going to change. Change is inevitable. So your relationship with change, which is what my entire brand is all about, your relationship with change, how you choose to move through it, is, I think, one of the most important things that you can take a moment and work on and to think about. And I use words like growth, change, manifesting, evolution, transformation. They're all kind of the same for me. They're all about how do you go from where you are to where you want to be, or how do you go from where you are to where you're going. That process itself is life. So it requires a moment to just decide, do you want to move through life feeling like things are missing and that you're lacking and the language that you're using is draining you and taking you down? Or do you want to go through life elevating yourself, thinking positive, using words that are higher frequency, being around people that pull you up into the next level? And to know one, you also have to know the other. And I lived in lack for so long that's how I also know that the other one is possible. So here is my invitation to you for today on the Universal Lag Time conversation is make the choice to move through your life with love, with open eyes, with belief and trust in the process, and with understanding that things are running on their own timeline, but that doesn't mean they're not growing. And if you want to check to make sure they're growing, check inside, make sure you're aligned, your thoughts are aligning, that your thoughts are part of the fertilizer, your people around you are the water that you're going to bring, and that your sunshine, maybe it's an invisible thing, it's just your energy. It's your smile. It's how you radiate through your life. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. So stay in the belief that things are on their way, that it is on their way, but you must plant the seed. And I will say it over and over again, the universe has your back, but you have to make the first move. You have to do the first thing. It's almost like it doesn't know how to help you if you don't. All right, let's pick a card. Okay, so this is a card, the Osho deck, Osho Zen Tarot. I do readings on this. I have a Manifest and Mingle event coming up next Tuesday. So if you want to plant some seeds and you want to have a experience of nurturing those seeds and bringing life to them the way I just talked about, like that 2 hours, we are going to charge up your vision. We are going to bring all of the fertilizer, the water, and the sunlight to your thing that you want. We're going to be covering many different topics of your life: love life, relationships, health, finances. Thank you. Oh, I have to change that picture. Can you, Gisela, put the Manifest and Mingle links to the Eventbrite instead and get rid of that one, please? That one says Breakthrough Breath. All right, so here we go. Your breath is also something that you can use to charge up your vision, breathe life into it. Kind of like the wind, actually, that blows your seeds in different directions. All right, so what energy do we need for trusting in the universal lag time? Here we go. Right here. Exactly. Possibilities. Well, That's it. I mean, anything is possible. Everything is possible. First, start there. Then you can really grab any seed in your mind that you want, but the possibilities are endless. This is also, it's red, it's an action card, which means this possibilities itself doesn't happen on its own. You, like I was saying a minute ago, you have to take aligned action. I want to read something about this real quick, because possibilities is what we were saying, almost like it is the universe. Anything is possible. The universe holds in it whatever you, if you can think it, you can create it. So that's first to know that. And I actually found that to be a curse for a while, this idea of being, like, you know, my taglines, be the creator of your life. And it's like, oh shit. I have a responsibility now, and if I can create it, if I can think it and it can happen, that felt like pressure for a while for me. And then you learn manifesting techniques and you learn how to put it into action, and it becomes actually, you're living in the matrix, you're living in the quantum field where like anything is possible. And then you watch things happen because you thought it. Like the other day, on my birthday day, oh my God, like everything just kept on just showing up, including the parking space right in front, and then the free this, and then the this. It was amazing. So another thing I like about this possibility card is this perspective. And there's an eagle here, and he has an overview of all the possibilities that are contained in the landscape below. And that's an important vantage point for you to have in your life, is perspective shifting. They talk about that in yoga when you're doing like inversion poses, or like down dog is like seeing things from different perspectives. Ask friends, go upside down, ask yourself, what are the other possibilities of how I could see this? So this is also about you having domain over your life. To be able to see all the possibilities gives you options. Options are power. When you have that power, you get to make choices. Choices, yes, they can be overwhelming, but choice is really the key to it all. Choice is power. So it says that he's really in his domain also, because he loves the air. Very grand and self-contained. So this card indicates that you're at a point where a world of possibilities is open to you, because you have grown more loving towards yourself, more contained. You can work easily with others because you are relaxed and at ease. That's that contraction versus expansion energy I'm talking about. And that you can recognize that possibilities, as you can see them as they present themselves. That's the other thing. When you know what the seed is, then you can be attuned to what is showing up when it shows up. You can know, oh, that's what I'm looking for, because that aligns with this. You can understand that existence is providing you exactly what you need. Enjoy the flight. You got to enjoy. Imagine if this guy doesn't enjoy what he's doing, or he's like he's not present. You might run into something. All celebrate all the varied wonders of the landscape spread before you. Happy possibilities. Happy manifesting. See you next Tuesday for Manifest and Mingle, where we're going to charge it up, breathe life into our visions. You'll have a chance to really take your life and everything to the next level, and also enjoy how to enjoy. And you'll meet some really cool people. We have a great community. You can also come to Breakthrough Breath on October 6th. All right, Lisa signing off. See you Friday. I am going to do some breathing, and you can find me, all my stuff on my website, metamorfize.com. Have an amazing day. Happy manifesting. Be the creator of your life.